بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. روى الإمام مسلم في صحيحه من حديث رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم أنه قال: لا تدعوا على أنفسكم ولا تدعوا على أولادكم ولا تدعوا على خدمكم ولا تدعوا على أموالكم. لا توافقوا ساعة نيل فيها عطاء من الله فيستجيب لكم. Imam Muslim mentioned in his authentic book that the Prophet of Allah said, do not curse yourselves, do not curse your children, and do not curse your slaves, and do not curse your wealth. You might be cursing yourself during the blessed moment where Allah Azza wa Jal responds to the supplication of a servant, and your supplication will be accepted by Allah Azza wa Jal. Al-Arifun Ikhwanna يقولون كلمة جميلة: لا تسأل الله عز وجل أن ينقلك من حال إلى حال لأنك لا تعلم العواقب. يعني الآن أنت فقير فتلعن الفقر وتطلب من الله أن ينقلك إلى الغنى، ولو نقلك الله عز وجل إلى الغنى لفسدت. وقد تلعن الأولاد، وإذا ما أخذ الله عز وجل منك ولدا فقدت عقلك. وقد تريد الزواج فيعطيك الله عز وجل زوجة يشيب شعرك منها. The Al-Arifun, the special scholars, they say a beautiful statement. Do not ask Allah Azza wa Jal to move you from situation to another, certainly because you don't know the consequence or you don't know the results of the new situations. You could be cursing poverty, and you certainly want Allah Azza wa Jal to replace your poverty with wealth. But when Allah Azza wa Jal gives you wealth, you end up losing your faith. You could be asking Allah Azza wa Jal to give you children, but when Allah Azza wa Jal gives you children, they turn out to be the cause of your misery. إنما يريد الله ليعذبهم بها قال عز وجل فلا تعجبك أموالهم ولا أولادهم إنما يريد الله أن يعذبهم بها في الحياة الدنيا وتزهق أنفسهم وهم كافرون. You could be asking Allah Azza wa Jal to take your children away. But when Allah Azza wa Jal takes one child away from you, you lose your mind. So be satisfied with what Allah Azza wa Jal chose for you. And be sure it's for your best interest. Allah Azza wa Jal knows and you don't know. إن الله يعلم وأنتم لا تعلم. من دعاء على الأولاد شيء خطير إخواننا. يعني الذي يدعو على ولده على أولاده شيء خطير. لما؟ لأنه قد توافق ساعة الإجابة. قد توافق ساعة الإجابة. أبواب السماء مفتوحة والله عز وجل يستقبل دعاء الداعين وسؤال السائلين. فأنت بدل أن تسأل الله عز وجل لهم خيرا سألت الله عز وجل أن يأخذهم فأخذهم الله. Allah Azza wa Jalla istajaba li du'aik. Cursing your children, one of the worst manners that anybody can have. Simply because you could be cursing your children during the blessed moment where Allah Azza wa Jalla opened the gates of heaven for the supplication of His servant. And there's a special story, a very interesting story. Most of you know that story about Jurayj. Jurayj كان عابدا من عباد بني إسرائيل وكان يعبد الله في صومعته. أتته أمه ذات يوم فقالت يا جريج، فأخذ يحدث نفسه ويقول أمي أم صلاتي، ثم استقر رأيه بل صلاتي. Jurayj, one of the pious people of Bani Israel, who chose to isolate himself from the rest of the community in a place we call in Arabic Sawma'a. Sawma'a, basically any tent, any place away from the city, where he isolates himself from the rest of the community, offering ibadah to Allah Azza wa Jal. One day his mother came to him, wants him to do her a favor, and she called upon him Jurayj. So he said to himself, should I answer my mother or continue my prayer? And then finally he decided to continue his prayer. So his mother went back home sad and mad because he did not respond to her. And the second day she came, she called upon him, and he said to himself, my mother or my Lord, and he decided to continue his prayer. Third day, same thing. فعندما جاءت أمه اليوم الأول قالت يا جريج، قال صلاتي أم أمي، ثم قال بل صلاتي. وفي اليوم الثاني أتته أمه وقالت يا جريج، قال صلاتي أم أمي، قال بل صلاتي. وفي المرة الثالثة قالت اللهم لا تمته حتى تريه وجه المومسات. اللهم لا تمته حتى تريه وجه المومسات. And the third day she made a very emotional supplication to Allah Azza wa Jal by saying, oh Allah, do not give him death until he see the face of the prostitutes. Subhanallah, Bani Israel, they begin to speak about Jurayj and how pious he is, how good that man is. And there was a very beautiful prostitute in that time who challenged the rest of the community by she can lead Jurayj astray. She can call him to herself to do the fahisha with her. She called upon him, he ignored her. So she went and she found a shepherd who committed zina with her, and she gave birth to a baby boy. When she gave birth to that boy, people of Bani Israel asked her, who's the father of that boy? قالت جريج. Jurayj, the pious man. Bani Israel, before they even asked Jurayj for explanation, they destroyed his home. They beat him up and they dragged him to that woman. ولكن الله عز وجل استجاب دعوة أم جريج فرأى جريج وجه المومسات. ولكن الله عز وجل حفظه لما قدم لله من عمل صالح. قال دعوني أصلي ركعتين. فصلى جريج ركعتين لله عز وجل، ثم وضع يده على الطفل وقال له من أبوك؟ قال أبي الراعي. Jurayj asked the people, please let me offer 2 rak'ah to Allah Azza wa Jal. So Allah Azza wa Jal responded to the supplication of his mother, so he saw the face of a prostitute. But also Allah Azza wa Jal protected Jurayj because of what he done for Allah Azza wa Jal and for himself, for the righteous deed that he committed during the years. So he prayed 2 rak'ah and he placed his hand on the boy, newborn baby, and he was one of the 3 who spoke in the early ages. He placed his hand on him and he said, who is your father? And he said, my father is a shepherd. فحفظه الله عز وجل لما قدم من العمل الصالح واستجاب الله دعوة أمه. إياكم يا إخوتي أن تدعوا على أولادكم. Do not curse your children, even if they are the worst among the creations. Remember this thing. Every human being deserves his respect. We don't hate the human beings, but we hate their actions, their evil actions. Even the guy who's drinking alcohol, we love him, but we hate his evil action. And remember the story when the Prophet of Allah stood up for the janazah, which was the Prophet of Allah was sitting on the street and some people passed by with carrying a janazah, and the Prophet of Allah stood up. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. قالوا يا رسول الله ولكنها جنازة يهودي. قال أوليست روح. So every soul deserves to be loved, and especially your children. But if they're not acting according to the sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, then make dua to them. And there is a very, very beautiful supplication by the mother of Sheikh al-Haram, Abdurrahman al-Sudais. Abdurrahman al-Sudais was a very tough boy during his young age, during his childhood. And his mother, she used to, when she get angry at him, she used to say to him, يا عبد الرحمن روح أسأل الله عز وجل أن يجعلك إمام الحرم. فاستجاب الله دعوة أم الشيخ عبد الرحمن السديس. Anytime the mother of Abdul Rahman al-Sudais, the Imam of the Haram, she used to get mad at him. Anytime she's mad at him, she used to make special supplication saying, I ask Allah Azza wa Jal to make you Imam of the Haram. So Allah Azza wa Jal accepted her supplication. Raise your hand in the prayer, after the prayer, during the night. Ask Allah Azza wa Jal to guide our children. And ask Allah Azza wa Jal to save us and our family from every misery. والذين يقولون ربنا هب لنا من أزواجنا وذرياتنا قرة أعين واجعلنا للمتقين إماما. تقبل الله منكم جميعا.